So I'll talk a bit about, I'll talk for a while actually about white privilege, this concept. And, I'll say the first time I heard it, it was really baffling to me. I think I heard it maybe around, let's just say 2017. I mean, the woke movement came about around that time, 2017, 2018. Somewhere around there was the first time I ever heard the term, I believe. And I was very confused by it. I was like, "What is this term, white privilege? What privileges am I supposed to have?" Because I can tell you, I worked bloody hard to get where I am now, and didn't come from anything, by the way. I hear people talk, to prove out that fact that whites have privilege. It's always first what you mentioned, that, oh, more opportunities, or not the lack of opportunities that you would have if your skin were dark, and African looking, you would have lesser opportunities, is the argument. Okay. I can't really speak to that all that much, but I'll speak to it a little bit from my vantage point. Um, there's the argument that, um, you know, Black Americans, African Americans generally start out financially behind and have to pay their way through college or take out student loans. And they don't have the privilege of having their parents, pay for their education. And I can tell you that I 100% paid for my education and I'm still paying for it today. So I never had that privilege. I've lived in all kinds of circumstances, even without running water before. So maybe I didn't grow up in a ghetto, but I've certainly lived in ghetto-ish circumstances from time to time. And that you have, the third thing is that you have generational wealth. And I can tell you that my grandfather, as an example, was a seventh of 12 kids growing up in Ireland. His father was a drunk. And as a result of that situation, he was a beggar on the streets at a very young age and learned all kinds of tricks to how to get money out of people by begging. A child begging on the streets and not really able to finish their education. So, what part of that constitutes my white privilege? I'd really like to know.